Welcome to this special Sabbath. It is August 20th, and it is the Sabbath of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom Sabbath, which starts Friday at midnight, and now it is Saturday. It is 1 p.m. in the EST. 1:51 p.m. in the EST. It is 1:51 in the EST. 1:51 in the EST, and I'm gonna have a special Sabbath cup of coffee. During the regular week, do drink my coffee black. During the regular week, do drink my coffee black. During the regular week, do drink my coffee black. Since my sister and I'm a sister God. With a honey a few weeks ago, for Canadian honey for 500 grams, a little bit more than a pound. I added 1/3 of a spoon, so basically a spoon 3 times, but 1/3 of honey and a little bit of milk, which I'm grateful, thankful that I've got the milk. And it's gonna be a more chilled coffee, because earlier this morning I put the cup of coffee, but it's a heat wave. So after it was ready, I turned it for it to chill. So not that chill, but still good. I'm gonna first apply some sunscreen because we're gonna tango for more than an hour. We're gonna tango with my king, the SUN, with my king, the SUN, with my king, the SUN. I'm auctioning this shirt. Bought it secondhand a few years ago. Rock and roll in the sun. Let me see you do a dance move, bust a dance move, make an offer. You done been through, I done been through. We done held back, we done heaven blessed. With a kiss from the goddess. Yeah, I say goddess and they don't really like it. Yeah, I say goddess and they don't really like it. Goddess dances with her brother son to make, create, and produce all fruits, vegetables, and legumes that our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to make civilization or upgrade civilization or build civilization. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, truckers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, butchers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, bakers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, bakers and butchers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, all cooks, construction workers, warehouse workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, those in the grocery stores stacking the shelves. Thank you, love you, kiss you, sanitation workers, Hydro-Quebec workers. Auctioning this shirt, make an offer. Auctioning this shirt, make an offer. Auctioning this shirt, make an offer. Auction this shirt, make an offer. Bought it secondhand, rock and roll. It was an event in November 5th to 12th. November 5th to 12th. It was an event. And these shorts also bought secondhand in the same store. Also auctioning these Crocs, coffee mug, make an offer. I'm grateful, thankful that my rent is paid in full for the month of August the 20th. It is August the 20th. In this hot isle of Montreal, and yours truly, Adrian H. Dragonborn, died during COVID, being reborn, Adrian Hana Dragon. Androgynous pansexual founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. Independent athlete, the people's athlete. Encourage all to work out, train, exercise. Encourage all to work out, to train, to exercise regularly. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will continue to be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. It does miracles, wonders for my own mental health, mind, body, and spirit, the Trinity. And also, of course, being an independent athlete, the people's athlete, the people's athlete, the people's athlete. I'm also an independent artist, independent activist, triple A plus other fourth dimension, being a universal spiritual teaching student. A universal spiritual teaching student who does not know it all, do not claim to have all the answers, have a lot of questions, do know Mother Nature, certain civilization is divine, holy, and sacred, just like I'm surrounded by concrete. Humankind, there's holiness, divinity, something sacred, and mystery, mystery, mystery. Do meditations, experiences of past lives, many past lives, many incarnations, and of course, as a universal spiritual teaching student, I say teacher student because I'm also learning every day. And sun, the sun is also holy and divine and sacred in different manifestations, and meditating on my past reincarnations, being incarnated in past lives right here in on the island of Hakala, Montreal, and round about it, several past lives, and of course in South America, Central America, in Africa, and by the Nile in ancient Egypt, feeding the workers who built the pyramid. No, I don't know how the pyramids were built, but do know that they are temples and tombs. They are both tombs and temples. They are both temples and tombs. And of course, that nature, Mother Nature, is divine. And if there is a God, there is a goddess. If there's a God, there is a goddess. If there's a God, there is a goddess. If there's a God, there is a goddess. And the sun is divine, holy, sacred. Eating is also holy, sacred, and divine, as well as things as a good massage. Pleasure is holy, sacred, and divine. And I am, of course, my philosophy is the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. And how do we invest in it? By working out, training, exercising, which I do encourage people to work out, to train, and to exercise. It has been, is, and will continue to be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe working out, training, and exercising is medicine for many. I have been, am, and will continue to advocate, call for the mass financing, my brothers and sisters, to work out, to train, to exercise across the local here from Hawk Island, Montreal to North America. I am a North American, world LGBTQ citizen, part of the LGBTQ citizen. Yours truly is a rainbow dragon, big red booty, got a rainbow dragon, got a big red booty, rainbow dragon got a big red booty. Rap a little bit, but do not want me to start rapping a deliciously disgusting diatribe. I am also a world peace advocate, but I do understand that we have aggressions and frustrations, and I've been through hell and back myself. I've been through depression, got out of it, and it requires action. My own healing has required action to do certain things, to come out of depression, being suicidal, been a few years out, as of course being pansexual, part of my LGBTQ Rainbow Nation across nations unite, Rainbow Nations across nations unite. And of course, I'm a geopolitical analyst and theorist with my philosophical theories and analysis, and I can interpret events, political events, financial, social events, and of course, geopolitical analysis and theory, which goes into deep analyzing the cultures, the relations, interactions between the different cultures, nation state, civilizations, and regions, and their trade agreements, and their military pacts, and the histories of the conflicts, and XYZ factors to give a in-depth analysis of geopolitical events. I'm a great geopolitical analyst and theorist to analyze conflicts, geopolitical events from different perspectives and different angles with sophisticated intellectual academic languages. I am the people's doctor. I'm the people's doctor. People spend many years with one foot in the libraries, the other foot in the streets. Spend many years with one foot in the libraries, the other foot in the streets. Spend many years with one foot in the libraries, the other foot in the streets, and studied red as I've made the libraries of the city of Hawk Island, Montreal, my second home, as I've made the libraries of the city of Hawk Island, my second home. Hawk Island, Montreal, the libraries were made my second home, and the many tens of thousands of books, my friends, and I'm still learning every day. And as I've Made friends with tens of thousands of books. I've also read tens of thousands of books. I've also written tens of thousands of pages of philosophy, poetry, theory, and art, and songs, and analysis, geopolitical analysis, political analysis, as an independent psychological analyst and theorist, independent psychoanalytic theory, as a dream interpretations and interpretation of the subconscious, the irrational, which is part of us, and of course as an independent sexual theorist, and both together, psychology and sexuality, independent psychosexual analyst and theorist, with lots of independent research and work and work and work and research and work and work and work and writing and by hand on a USB key, typing tens of thousands of pages of philosophy, art, poetry, books on all subjects from nature to civilization, geopolitics, with some main focus, but nonetheless explored the world in the libraries and the intellectual academic. That's why I say the people's doctor, the people's doctor, the people's doctor. From what do know, graduated high school. From what do know, graduated high school, got a diploma. From what do know, graduated high school, got a diploma. I've also suffered. Depression being suicidal. It requires action. Because of course now is the Sabbath, so it's more rest, more meditative, more pleasure, more rest during the Sabbath. It's more pleasure and rest during the Sabbath. It's more pleasure and rest during the Sabbath. But of course, as much theory as I can give in sophisticated academic language, which perhaps will muddle, confuse the solutions and will obfuscate, muddle. Sometimes it's best to be straightforward and direct, like, now that my rent is paid in full, my electricity bill is paid in full. So my rent is paid in full, my electricity bill is paid in full. And got food, two main bills, my responsibility, obligations, and duty to pay my rent has been fulfilled. My obligation, duty, and responsibility to pay my electricity bill has been fulfilled. Fourth dimension, I got food, a responsibility. So I got food, I got coffee, I'm blessed, thank you, grateful, I'm thankful, grateful for it, make this day, thankful, thank you, great, I'm grateful to tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions of workers in Hydro-Quebec for more than since 1963, 1963 or so is the main legal public corporation bureaucratic structure, but it predates 1963, the foundations of the Hydro-Quebec institution, of which I'm doing, plug my smartphone, I'm doing this video with clean, renewable, zero pollution, zero emission energy, and yes, it is whatever I have as a camera. I've tried to temper with it, but this is the quality. It's the quality of the application, the app of the camera of this laptop. But it's more important about my message than the other superficial matters. And sometimes I admit it's so good. I admit guilty. I am mediocre in some things, I am average in some things, and other things I am so-so. So I'm so-so at some things, at other things I am average, at some things I am mediocre. I'm great at geopolitical analysis and theory, as a matter of fact. My geopolitical analysis of October 2019, I've proven to be much of it prophetic in many ways. I'm referring to my creation called the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, of me being in parallel as an independent fitness captain, the people's athlete being in parallel to being an independent fitness captain, to also being an independent geopolitical analyst and theorist, analyzing the situation, had come to the conclusion back in October 2019 that humanity, we are again on a path towards an international conflagration, and so created, made, and designed the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragon Army workout, aka the 300 workout, created and made and designed it to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in an eerie, kind of paradoxical, providential, and parallel way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises and the current events unfolding in Russia and Ukraine and China and Taiwan, Russia, Ukraine, China, Taiwan. As I am calling for a peace, ceasefire, I do also admit that I do have aggression in me. Channel and sublimate, two key words of my philosophy, whether of a psychological, social, emotional manner, are channeling and sublimating into activities that are more constructive, that harm none, that harm none. We got aggression, more different levels. We get triggered, upset. We got emotions, feelings, anger, jealousies. I've experienced all the more lower. I try to stay balanced in the middle, take action. But action, action, action. Doing is required and has been required in my own healing and transformation, and it is required in our collective if we are to ensure and secure freedom and to define it. Because freedom is a double-edged sword, which I admit. Tiny hands, tiny feet, got a tiny little androgynous scar clitoris dick. I got a clitoris dick, I got a clit dick. Now that we got that out of the way, we can proceed. The greater good, towards the greater good, towards the greater good. So to channel and sublimate, that's why my call to all to support the Dragon army, to be a 21st century institution for the 21st century, for today. To mass finance, incentivize, reward people to work out, train, exercise, incentivize, incentivize, incentivize. It's a great investment in the body. It's a great, great investment in the body. It's a super investment in the body. Has worked wonders for me. Of the scientific, takes sweat and blood, and sometimes we don't feel like it. But it has been, is, and is my medicine and therapy to incentivize. And you see the children do a pirouette. You see the children do a push-up. You see the children run, applaud, encourage the child to do another push-up. If you see them doing one, if you see them doing a squat, encourage them to do another one. If you see them do a hawk, encourage, applaud the children to do another one. You see them jump, because energy and even hyperactivity at some levels, it's not bad or negative in its sense, right? And now new forces, new energies have been coming into the world, are being released from energy now from the sun is coming all over the world. Channel and sublimate, channel and sublimate, channel and sublimate, two keywords of my philosophy. As I'm calling all willingly living to join me for a march towards a post-COVID New World Order system, political system, economic system, financial system, commercial system, social system, philosophical system, even spiritual system, for pleasure and purpose, for pleasure and purpose, for a new post-COVID world system of pleasure and purpose, for a new post-COVID world and system for pleasure and purpose. And please, 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 my brothers and sisters, increase in hygiene in public. Please, 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 increase in hygiene in public. Please, 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 brothers and sisters, increase in hygiene in public. Wash and disinfect the hands with soap and water and hand sanitizer. On my own scientific researches, as an independent researcher and independent, I'm not a scientist, and I know of science, I know science fundamentally a little bit, but I'm connecting with my parallel self, where science, innovation, and technology is all that parallel self does. Supercomputers, 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 ICBM rockets, satellites, microchips, smartphones, telecommunications, microchips is all that parallel self, myself in that parallel universe is all I know. Science, innovation, and technology. During COVID, we've been connecting and clashing, and a parallel self where I've grew up in Germany, migrated to Israel, and lived between Israel, Germany, North America, and Japan, and other countries worldwide. Where science, innovation, and technology is that chosen path. In this life, right here nowadays, physicality, psychology, geopolitical analysis and theory, as an independent athlete, independent activist, independent artist, art, the irrational, emotional, the spiritual side, the philosophical, the geopolitical, the artistic. In this life is my chosen path. As a philosopher, philosophy as a philosopher, as a geopolitical analyst here now. And of course, working out, training, exercising, independent fitness captain, independent fitness captain, independent fitness captain, the people's athlete, the people's athlete. So working out, training, exercising, connecting and doing COVID as I'm connecting still with that parallel self once in a while, sends me documents of 56,000 pages. 56,000 pages to read. Get headaches, technical jargon about transmission, radio transmission, telecommunication, microwaves, microchips, nano level, microchips in the atomic level, the subatomic level, the atomic level, the micro level, the satellites and the fiber optics, science, innovation, and technology. 50 documents of 56,000 pages. So get headaches. But that parallel self, with his science, innovation, technology, gives me headaches as we're connected during COVID. And I also say, okay, you give me this scientific innovation, technological satellites, supercomputers, microchips, and smartphones, and ICBM rockets, and I give him my workout, which I've created. And I'm proud of I've created that workout, officially titled the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragon Army workout, aka the 300 workout. So giving him that workout, he tells me that I'm not able to do it yet. He's progressing during COVID, almost is able to do it within the rules. The rules are simple, effective, and efficient. The workout is perfection. Is a workout that requires no equipment. It's perfect that in the terms of a workout that requires no equipment. You got 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 100 hocks. You got 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 100 hocks. 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 hocks, 100 hocks. The Holy Trinity. 13 repetitions maximum are allowed per set, minimum 3. 13 and 3, those numbers go together. Between sets, there's a minimum of 31 seconds of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace, which is required in between sets. Those are the four main rules with four main numbers to remember. 93 for how many minutes total are allocated. I'm averaging about an hour. My average to do it completed is about an hour. But you can do it in a multiplicity of multiple combinations of way different every time, the workout. That's the beauty and the perfection of it. And it increases general overall fitness. It increases general overall fitness. It increases general overall fitness. It is simple, effective, and efficient. I'm looking for volunteers. I'm working on an application to develop the application online to all the work that I'm calling volunteers and willing and loving volunteers to join. Willingly loving to join and support and support. XYZ. So my parallel self, who sends me documents of more than 50,000 pages of documents relating to technical, scientific, innovation, and technological matters, and I gave him my workout. And he's not able yet to do it within the rules, just I'm not able yet to fully have all the wisdom, all the understanding, all the knowledge that my parallel self has about satellites, about supercomputers, microchips, about smartphone, and ICBM rockets. We're closely getting to know each other better. We're closely getting to know each other better. We're getting to know each other better. Maybe, maybe later we'll connect again. Maybe later we'll connect even more. Maybe later we'll connect again, connect again. Says I get sore from the workout. I can't do it yet within the rules, but I've been getting better at it during COVID. And he's almost ready. He's almost ready. He's almost able, capable of doing my workout within the rules. As I'm slow in progress, getting to understand, be more wise and more knowledgeable in supercomputers, smartphones, ICBM rockets, satellites. But it requires action. So my own healing and transformation has required action, working out, training, exercising. Sexual liberation has not come without blood, sweat, and tears for me personally, for you, for Canadians, North Americans, the whole world, Western civilization, or the whole world for that matter. My rainbow nation is across nation. My rainbow nation is across nation. My rainbow nation is across nations. Has action has to be taken. So I encourage all to work out, train, exercise, and please increase in hygiene in public. Wash your hands with hand soap and water and hand sanitizer, because I've seen a lot of people neglect to do it, don't do it now. I see a lot of people neglect to do it, don't do it now. So it's important to wash your hands with soap and water, disinfect the hands, disinfect the hands. Wash the hands with soap and water. There's these things, microbes, germs, bacteria exist. Bacteria, microbes, germs exist. Bacteria, microbes, and germs exist. Bacteria, microbes, and germs exist. So we have soap and water and hand sanitizer. I'm not perfect, far from it. Some things I'm mediocre, some things I'm average, other things I'm so-so. I'm great, super excellent at poetry, philosophy, geopolitical analysis and theory. Great geopolitical theories and psychological theories and sexual theories and art and songs and the world's greatest living dancing millennial rainbow poet. No need to spy on me, RCMP, 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 ceases, ceases, ceases. Join, support the Dragon Army, join, support the Dragon Army, all public-private partnerships, public-private institutions and organizations and corporations. I watched a little bit of pornography last night, right after the Sabbath, because I've put my discipline. Said I'm only gonna watch adult movies, porn during the Sabbath. I'm only gonna watch porn adult movie during the Sabbath. I'm only gonna watch porn and adult movies during the Sabbath. So after midnight, I watched a little bit. Earlier this morning, around 9:30, I watched a little bit. About 20 minutes last night and about 15 minutes today. I fantasized a little bit. You wanna know what? Man, I didn't click on anything specific, so I just scrolled down and fantasized. I was both the man and the woman, and as I am a man and a woman, I'm androgynous, androgynous, androgynous. So CSIS, RCMP, 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 NSA, NSA, CIA, 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 FSB, 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 former KGB, former KGB, former KGB, Stasi, Stasi, Stasi. All the Stasis are gone after November 1989, so now it's the German Secret Service. Mossad, 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 Mossad. Don't need to spy on me. Got lusts. I admit I got lusts. I got vices. I got issues. Not perfect. I'm great, super at some things. Some brain and some muscle. Some brain and some muscle. Some brain and some muscle do have. I'm in debt, 9,991. So almost rounded up by $9, $10,000. Due to the fact that Bank of Canada, the central bank, not just Canada, but in the US, my brothers and sisters, I was an American twice in past lives that way. 156 years ago, served in the US Army. 700 miles from Hawk Island, Montreal, that way south. 156 years ago, served in the US Army. Federal Reserve, which is the central bank of the USA, and banks raised what's called the prime lending rate. Bank of Canada, for the first time, 1 full basis point of what's called in financial terms 100 points. For the first time in more than 22 years. So much debt servicing, basically interest that we pay, has gone up. Many. All credit cards, loans, business loans, a lot of mortgages, a lot of credit lines going all went up. Myself, I'm now paying the most debt servicing, the highest interest on this debt of 10,000 that have ever paid on this. So already being in a financial crisis, commercial, economic, financial crisis, I am broke, but my work is gold. I am broke, but my work is gold. I am broke, but my work is gold. The people's admin. Hundreds of workouts, videos, philosophical videos, and art. I'm not perfect. I don't play the self-righteous card. Member of the LGBTQ community. Don't like me much. People's athlete. What do you want me to play where? In the NFL? They got rid of Colin Nasib real quick. You know, there's one player on each of the teams in all the four patriarchal sports leagues was part of the LGBTQ community. It was not come out. No, money, money, money. Economic, financial, commercial pressures. I know I've lost commercial continuance and opportunity and blessings due to being LGBTQ, due to being rainbow. Sure, I've lost economic, financial, commercial opportunity to being rainbow. It's not easy. I've been through blood, sweat, and tears. Depression, been suicidal. Dragon Zero fights his own battle. Dragon Zero fights his own battle, fights my own battle. We can put gloves, anybody, anywhere, anytime. Put gloves, tango, do freestyle battle rap, freestyle battle rap, battle freestyle rap. Grabbing on my rainbow crutch, rainbow luck. No, no, turn the other cheek, avenge sevenfold like Cain, bitch, bitch, bitch. Ain't been through what I've been, your daddy gave you rich, 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 rich. And I can smell you from afar, twitch, twitch, twitch. I can smell you from afar, twitch, 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 twitch. Shut the fuck up, your daddy gave you all you got, rich, 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 rich. I mean in concrete jungle, concrete streets, steel toe boots, bitch. Smell you from afar, twitch, 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 twitch. And I'm perfect, but I want a world peace, world peace, world peace. Yeah, I admit I got lust, I and some vices, bitch. I say goddess, 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 and they don't like it one bit, one bit, one bit. And the crypto shit. I ain't play with none of that, no hugs, no love. I don't want nothing about it, nothing about it. If we haven't spoken 7 years, I don't know about it, I don't know about it. And probably I don't owe you shit, jack shit, because I don't owe nobody rich. That's how zero, bitch. I owe nobody shit, man. Dancing Goddess and Dragon Kingdom. Adrian Hunter Dragon, born Adrian H. Dragon, calling all willingly living to support the mission, vision, of philosophy. Volunteer support, support, volunteer, volunteer support, support, volunteer, volunteer and support. Support and volunteer, join love. Adrian Hunter Dragon's Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom, which are one. As I'm advocating for the implementation of my trinity of theories, which I've written over the past 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Citizen Integration Theory, CIT, Debt Refusion Theory, DRT, Democratic Fusion Theory, DFT, Democratic Fusion Theory, DFT, and the CIT, Citizen Integration Theory, and the Debt Refusion Theory, DRT. Three theories, which I'm calling the implementation ASAP, local, national, international, in order to create the two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions. The International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragon Army, to be for service and security and to be integrated with all existing public and private institutions and organizations. Services with consent and hygiene, mutual understanding, and LOV, principle that harm none with the principle that harms none. With consent, mutual understanding, love, mutual understanding, love, and consent and hygiene, all services to be offered. So with the principle that harm none, consent, hygiene, mutual understanding, and love, all services to be offered by the Dragon Army and all service and security force, integrated with all existing public and private institutions and organizations of security armed forces, first and foremost Canada, US, North America, throughout the collective North American civilization is my own geopolitical theory, of course. I am a North American, I'm a Quebecer, French Quebecer. I am Quebecois, Quebecer, North American. World citizen, I gotta act local, think global. Policy for North America is one border, two oceans. We got one border, two oceans, one border, two oceans. Sure, call for world peace. Sometimes even it's not that easy to get along. We got frustrations, tensions. Civilization has its discontents. Civilization has its discontents. Have different skills, competencies, willingness, and will. Love and desires and hidden fears, hidden lusts. The irrational emotional part of life exists. It's part of us. Sometimes we explore the irrational dreams. This is my own exploration of my own irrational dreams. Sometimes they're so messy, so muddled, so fantastical that it's hard to discern, and you have to analyze and to relate to maybe memories or geopolitical events, perhaps out external to us, or XYZ factors. But of course, my philosophy and expressed in the equation 2 plus 2 equals 4. That doesn't mean that we have to write it in only one color, only black or only white or only red or only green. You can write it in all the colors of the rainbow plus the black and the white. So meaning to say that this equation written in my philosophy, that the equation 2 plus 2 equals 4 can be written with all the colors of the rainbow plus the black and the white, expresses that science, innovation and technology, logic, mathematics, the rational aspect of self can go and be complementary to the irrational, to the emotional, to the subconscious, to the spiritual. They can go complementary hand in hand. As I'm here in the sun in Hawk Island, Montreal, on the Sabbath, calling all within the living to support my vision for a post-COVID new world order of, or a new systems, philosophical system, political system, economic system, financial system, commercial system, spiritual system, for pleasure and purpose, for pleasure and purpose, pleasure and purpose. Have pleasurable activities for pleasure, baths, hygienes, recreational dancing, working out, training, exercising, and purpose to attain harmony between Mother Nature and the environment, between the environment and Mother Nature. Mother Nature and civilization and nature, between civilization and nature. Harmony by the Dancing Goddess Army, officially international integrated dance league that I'm calling the Creation. In complementary in a covenant cooperative way with the Dragon Army of Security and Service, officially the International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, to be integrated with all existing public and private institutions and organizations, in parallel to the International Integrated Dance League, International Dancing Goddess Army, and the Dragon Army, complementary cooperative institutions. Via my freedom, via the implementation of my trinity of theories, known as citizen integration theory, debt refusion theory, and democratic fusion theory. The holy trinity of theories. And by that trinity of theories, create these two complementary and covenant and cooperative institutions. That is the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon's Kingdom. World peace, international justice, securing and ensuring global freedom. To that trinity of justice, freedom, peace, attaining harmony between civilization and nature. Attaining harmony between civilization and nature. Attaining harmony between civilization and nature. And it requires action. It requires action. It requires action. My own healing transformation has required action. Not just reading, and educating on the philosophical, geopolitical, natural, civilizational, but botany, or all the books, the mind, and the body, and the spirit. Then take action. For example, my own personal to come out of depression, being suicidal, working out, training, exercising, lots of volunteering. Struggle with chronic illness, struggling as an artist, being good at some things, never got a grant. I never got a grant. Disclosure, I never got a grant yet. Perhaps by the time this 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I'll get my $1 donation via PayPal. Perhaps by 3 p.m. get my $1 donated via PayPal. Perhaps by 3 p.m. I'll get my $1 donated via PayPal. Admit that we have and I have a lower aspect of self, which sometimes we're loath and to admit to our own selves and to others publicly, right? That we have lusts, that we have prejudices, biases, subconscious, or we get triggered, right? Look, for me, it took a few years out in the open, but as an LGBTQ, it's an ongoing thing, right? Because more and more people in this Hawk Island, Montreal, Canada, as I'm speaking, somebody's coming out. So, man, I've been gay or lesbian or bisexual since I'm an adolescent, and now I'm in my 30s, and been 15 years I've been repressing it and hiding it, and now it's time to come out. So maybe somebody's coming out now. I live in a multi-million metropolis. Hawk Island, Montreal is a big island metropolis. 2.5 million people live just on the island. With the south and the north shore, it's more than 4.5. It's the second biggest city in Canada. The urban agglomeration of Canada. Second, after Toronto, one of the biggest in North America. In 1931, Montreal already had 1 million people. In 1931, Montreal already had 1 million people. In 1931, Montreal already had 1 million. So somebody in North America is coming out now, today. Love you, kiss you, hug you. Love you, kiss you, hug you. Love you, kiss you. You love you, kiss you, hug you. It can be very hard, right? To admit, you know. Ah, I also fantasize to admit, say, you know, Dragon, you're rainbow, you're part of the LGBTQ community. You know, I'll be honest with you, I also fantasized about sucking up, giving a blowjob, giving a blowjob sometimes. Sexuality, also, just like aggression, needs to be channeled and sublimated, channeled and sublimated through art. I do it a lot through rapping, rap as an underground rapper. You know, be hard to deal with me in the rap industry, the rap business. Rainbow Dragon, smack, hard. And you know if I'm talking about your ass or your bitch ass or your bitch ass. Cause I'm rainbow, wear my flag, Avenged Sevenfold, let's go toe to toe, toe to toe. Nah, can't rap good, but can't dance like this, can't dance like this, can't dance like this. Let my main out go all ho, go all ho, go all ho, go all ho. Let my main out and go all ho, go ho, go. Patriarchal sports leagues with the money for the women's sports, bro. With the money for the women's sports, bro. You got your money, listen, gated community, live in gated communities. This is for the farmers, some food security. I'm gonna start rapping. Put my rainbow ass in that. And I fight my own battles. You know? Put gloves, go toe to toe arena, one on one. Dragon Zero, Adrian Hunter Dragon. Priestess, let my man out. Priestess of the goddess. Priestess of the goddess, and they don't really like it. They just pretending they gotta fake it. It's okay, honey bun, I can have blood in the cup. Sun is shining, and that's the king. I salute, I go, toe to toe, fight my own battles, ho. For WorldPeace, put it on the style, yo. Yep, Dragon go hard, priestess of the goddess, 2 in 1, yeah. Flex the money, got a booty, I got booty, gotta learn to twerk down. They can't dance like this, ho, do. And when I say goddess, they don't really like it, they too patriarchal, yo. Yeah, I like to play with yo-yos. In the sun, flooding my tongue, yo. Set it up. Many past lives, many incarnations, yeah, bro. Spiritual lust. Sunshine, satellites, Elon Musk, must, but it's a must get up. Yeah, go hard, androgynous, they don't like it, love. That it up for the love, for the bust love, for the fun truck, for the lust slut. Yep, price slut. Let's do a WorldPeace slut one. In the main now, that it up. They gossip cause they ain't have the heart. They have the heart. Yeah, I know I got fist fire, many scars. Yo, mama, daddy, give it that car. I've been on my own, these streets hard. Yeah. Got a sister, you wanna be family God. You don't gotta like this. Walk by fast. Kiss I dance, midnight on moonrise and sunshine. Put some liquor. Yeah, admit I'm broke. But my work is that goal. People's athlete, thank the farmers, yo. Thank you to farmers, yo. I thank the farmers, yo. Take nothing for granted if it's not about hugging or fucking or kissing or loving. I don't want none of it. It's not about massaging, hugging, washing, rapping, arting, dancing, kissing, learning, reading, limit. I don't want none of it, none of it. I've been depressed, suicidal. Yeah, I'm out of it, out of it, out of it. High energy, hyperactive child gives me orders. Yep, give me orders. Yeah, push-ups, go hard, go hard. I done sack and tackle. They don't want my rainbow ass in the NFL. In the NFL, they don't want my rainbow ass in the NFL. I want my rainbow ass in the NFL. Not in their sports leagues. Gotta flex upon the mean machine. Rocket, rocket, cock it. Man up when the blow it. Mother nature green retarded. Go around the body, yeah, I'm learning to twerk it, watch it. Kiss it and hug it, roll a spliff and smoke it. Keep on a lean, machines. Like a matrix in the squeeze list. On the opium words, bitch, on the cliss lips, on the freeze dicks, on the fleas lips, pussy lips, kiss. For the hugging tricks, for the hunger bitch, for the hunger bitch. I ain't hung, I got a clip dick. But that's okay, I'm good with my tongue, bitch. That's okay, I'm good with my tongue, best bitch. That's okay, I'm good with my tongue, bitch. I rap for the farmers, yeah. I rap for the farmers. I kiss the farmers. I say hello to the truckers. I salute truckers and the farmers, grocery store clerks, yeah, and the cooks, and the bakers and the butchers. Everybody gotta eat. Even that multi-millionaire athlete, everybody gotta eat. Even that multi-millionaire athlete, what you say, bitch? You ungrateful son of bitch. Gotta put them on a leash, put a switch on Karl Marx shit, dressed in scarlet with a green, go the green dragon, where the army at. Pledge your allegiance, that's a rap, that's a rat, that's a Kliskar in the eye. They ain't got solutions, they got poison. I've been through that poison, they ain't hugging. Who the hugging? The hugging good and kiss them. That make love tonight the message. Make love tonight is the message. That's the main message. Make love tonight. Make love tonight is the main message. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, truckers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, truckers and farmers. Thank you, love you. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, butchers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, cooks. Thank you, hug you, love you, kiss you, bakers, butchers, cooks, farmers, truckers, bakers, butchers, grocery store clerks. Thank you, hug you, daycare workers, nurses, and the doctors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, doctors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, train conductors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, all cooks, all butchers. Thank you, love you, kiss you. Calling all willingly loving. The dancing goddess and the dragon king. Now we're gonna expound a little bit on the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. What type of bird is that? What type of bird is that? What type of bird is that? Not sure. Calling all willingly loving to thee. So many different birds and creatures singing for Adrian Hana Dragon. Different, and not just for me, but for you, for part of nature. See, calling all willingly loving, calling all willingly loving, calling all willingly loving to the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. Yours truly, androgynous pansexual of the dancing goddess in the dragon kingdom, right? In front of you, Adrian, Dragan, androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess in the dragon kingdom, Adrian, Dragan, calling all willingly loving to support, advocate for, volunteer for, and join the implementation of my trinity of theories known as citizen integration theory, debt fusion theory, and democratic fusion theory. That trinity of theories, and by that trinity of theories, to create the two complementary covenant and cooperative institutions of the international citizen integrated, citizen integrated social security and service force. 7 words, street name, colloquial name, also known as aka the Dragon Army, to be for security and service. Secure the 3 essential elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport. Food, housing, and transport. Food, housing, and transport. After those 3 are secured, work on the 4th dimension. Services. With consent and hygiene, mutual understanding and love. All services, principle that harm none. All services to be offered by the Dragon Army of security and service. And to be integrated with all existing public and private institutions and organizations, security forces, public and private, and armed forces of the collective North American civilization, from Hawk Island, Montreal, from Canada, North America, the collective North American civilization, and NATO, North Atlantic, Treaty Organization member states throughout, east, west, north, south. The Dragon Army to be complementary, covenant, and cooperative to the International Integrated Dance League. That will be an all gender, all ages, all sexual orientation, inclusive dance league. All inclusive, all ages, all genders, all sexual orientation, all genders, all ages, all sexual orientation. Sure, we have professional dancers and different dances more organized with themes and genres, but principle is that an all gender, all ages, all sexual orientation inclusive dance league. Something new for the 21st century. With cooperative competition, competitive dances, with cooperative competitive, and to dance, the dance league to be for pleasure and purpose, for both pleasure and purpose. Pleasure, dance for me is one of the most pleasurable activities. For pleasure, to dance. Pauses for hugs with consent, pauses for hugs, kisses, and massages. Pauses for hugs, kisses, and massages. Pauses for hugs, kisses, and massages. For purpose. For purpose. Mother Nature. Within harmony between civilization and nature. So this purpose of the Dancing Goddess Army will also be for environmental education and action. For example, I do every week 3 things for the environment: garbage, compost, and recycling. Recycling, compost, garbage. Compost, garbage, recycling. So it takes more education, what not to put in the compost, what not to put in the recycling. I have some practical experience on the field and education. I've worked with different institutions and organizations, and I am knowledgeable about it. So it does take action and education. So we maximize as individuals and collective the best recycling methods, the best compost methods, the best garbage without the environment, right? So pleasure, dancing with pauses, breaks for hugging and kissing and massaging, for pleasure and purpose. Purpose for the environment. Environmental. Education and action to attain harmony between civilization and nature. And of course, to also balance, although they are going to say patriarchal sports leagues to be for the 21st century include my brothers in the patriarchal sports league, CEOs, and owners of the patriarchal sports leagues and the teams thereof, my brothers. Let's be honest, there's not even one women's sports league which makes even close economically, financially, commercially, financially, financially, commercially to what the four patriarchal sports leagues make of the NBA National Basketball Association, NHL National Hockey League, NFL National Football League, MLB Major League Baseball. There's not even one women's sports league which make even close. Which makes even close. And since I'm LGBTQ, my brothers admit that on each team of the NFL National Football League, on each team of the NHL National Hockey League, on each team of the NBA National Basketball Association, on each team of the MLB, there's one, not more, but at least one on each team who is LGBTQ. But it took so many decades for one to play while LGBTQ and only play what's happening now is my question to the NFL. What's happening to my rainbow bro Kal Nassib? What's happening to my rainbow bro Kal Nassib? What's happening to my rainbow bro Kal Nassib? Michael Sam. On my rainbow eyes, drill. Drill. Dragon drills, check out my workouts. Dragon special playbooks, ready to open for business, to do business with they want to do business. Make sure you're going to finance LGBTQ issues and activities. Gonna, of course, for food security is important. If you made a million last week or if you make a million this week in the stock market, please finance food security. Please finance food security. Finance food security. Yeah, there's a squirrel with a nut in the mouth. There's a squirrel with a nut in the mouth. There's a squirrel with a nut in the mouth. Finance food security first. LGBTQ issues. My statement is, of course, there's one who's LGBTQ in all the teams of the NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB. At least. At least. My skin turning gold, man. My skin's turning gold. My skin's turning gold. The golden sun. Imagine now all the sunlight and the heat is being shed on not just me, but all of Hawk Island, Montreal, all of Quebec, all of Canada, coast to coast. What time it is? All of USA, all of Mexico. So the sun, by which the joint dance with a sister, the goddess, forgotten, all around us, Mother Nature, Mother Nature, Mother Nature, by many names, many names, many names. That's one too holy to pronounce this. I'll be struck by thunder, lightning. Shh, shh, shh. These trees are but the hairs on the goddess, and I'm a piece of dust, I'm a piece of dust, piece of dust. Dancing dust nonetheless, and lusting dust nonetheless. Dancing dust nonetheless, lusting dust nonetheless. Dancing dust nonetheless, and lusting dust nonetheless. But by the dance of the goddess with her brother the sun, all the fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced from the black, fertile earth with the water, from the rain, from the rivers, and from the golden light, life and heat, and sunlight, and heat of the sun, who now rises and now sets at this point in time. Somewhere it's midnight now, and now somewhere the sun rises and now sets. It's setting over Europe, the city of the pyramids, the city of the pyramids, the city of the pyramids. Now it's setting over it, right? Cairo, let's see what's the time in Cairo, Egypt. My past life, many past lives in Cairo, Egypt. I met 3,500 years ago, and I was born in son of Jacob, surname Israel, son of Jacob, surname Israel, son of Jacob, surname renamed Israel. Or 3,500 years ago, that was 3,500 years ago, right? The stories of the Bible, Genesis, that's in ancient Egypt, ancient Egypt, ancient Egypt. Read Genesis chapter 50. Read Genesis chapter 50. Read Genesis chapter 50. So in Cairo now is 8:53, 8:53, 8:53. So they're having their sunset. But the sun now is shining as it's close to 3 p.m. in the EST. And on the west coast, west coast, British Columbia, Vancouver, we gotta subtract minus 3 hours. So it's 11:53. So it's not even noon yet in Vancouver, British Columbia, Seattle, Washington State, San Francisco, LA, California. It's not even noon yet there. It's not even noon yet. It's not even noon. The sun is shining, shedding life on Canada, coast to coast, United States, coast to coast, Mexico, coast to coast, Guatemala, Honduras, Brazil, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Panama, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Panama, Costa Rica, and the islands, and down in South America, Colombia, Venezuela, Bolivia, the Guyanas, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Brazil. So all of Central America, all of South America, all of North America, all the light and life being shit. Penetrated the black fertile earth, and with the water in combination with the nutrients elements within the black fertile earth makes all the greeneries, the tomatoes, the bananas, the coconuts, all those fruits, legumes, and vegetables, and the grain that our brothers and sisters, farmers, harvest for us to make, upgrade, or build civilization. So thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. All that life and light is being shed now on such a macro scale, macro level. A big macro level, macro scale. And the dance of the forgotten goddess, aka Mother Nature, was the greatest scientist and artist. Continues and makes fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Our brothers and sisters, farmers harvest for us to make civilization. The black coffee bean comes from a red berry. The red berry contains the black coffee bean. Also comes from that dance. And one of my brothers and sisters, farmers, do not know the country of origin because it's not indicated on the label. A lot of coffee says Colombia, Brazil. It could be Uganda, Ethiopia, Ivory Coast. It could also be Asia, Vietnam. Coffee. Don't know. Do know that it's dark roast. But all the coffee beans. How many people are drinking coffee now? In Hawk Island, Montreal, maybe 156, 718, maybe a few thousands people like me now drinking coffee. Maybe just in my neighborhood there's 5 or 10, even more, because it's a big neighborhood. My neighborhood is 80,000 people, so it's like a small. It's like a city, like a small town. Not that small, right? 80,000. Montreal, it's the island, because I live on an island, and the island of Hawk Island, Montreal, is 2.5 million people, right? So a lot of people are drinking coffee in Montreal, Canada, Quebec, North America, the world, and eating from the grain, the bread, right? The wheat, the sunflower, some tomatoes, all the fruits, vegetables, and legumes are made, created, and produced by the dance of the goddess with the bird of sun. All the fruits, vegetables, and legumes, and all the grain. That's the motto of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. That embodies the philosophy of the dancing goddess army. The dancing goddess army, the dancing goddess army. That I'm calling the creation in complementary in a covenant cooperative way with the dragon army to be for security and to be for pleasure. To attain harmony between civilization and nature, secure food, housing, and transport, and to offer services. For example, what can I do? Well, I can cook, I can clean, I can wash, I can work out, I can train, I can exercise, I can train you, drills, drop down, give me push-ups, drop down, give me push-ups, drop down, give me push-ups. I can rap, I can art, I can read, I can write. I'm writing children's books, poetry, theory. I can read out loud from a piece of paper from online, which I do sometimes. Please, leaders of the free world, do say I love you. Leaders of the free world, say I love you sometimes. Leaders of the free world, say I love you sometimes. Because otherwise, what are we fighting to save civilization for? If somebody's not gonna make love this afternoon or later tonight, especially young love or whatever love, love of all types, rainbow love, black and white love. Somebody's not making love tonight. What are we fighting to save civilization and the collective North American civilization for? Western civilization, west side. The whole world, whole human civilization for that matter. If somebody's not gonna make love tonight, right? Hopefully somebody's gonna make love tonight. LOV. Always brings me joy to see couples in public kissing, holding hands, and showing love. Love is action also. Love is action. Love is action also. It's exactly 3 p.m. It's exactly 3 p.m. It's exactly 3 p.m. And we're gonna wrap it up a bit, and we're gonna pause, and we're gonna go have a continuing the fire of the sun. We're gonna go the holiness of the fire of the sun. We're gonna complement it with the sacredness of the water, and we're gonna go take a cold bath in a few minutes. Just give me a few seconds here. I just gotta text my anonymous sister friend. Text my anonymous sister friend. And my old library friend, and my old library friend, my old library friend. So I'm gonna wrap up and close with thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, truckers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, butchers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, daycare workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, nurses, doctors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, construction workers, warehouse workers, butchers, bakers, butchers, cooks, sanitation workers, firefighters, construction workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you. Infrastructure. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Bus drivers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Train conductors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Pilots, thank you, love you, kiss you. Dock workers, dock workers, dock workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. All workers of the North American collective, the collective North American civilization throughout North America. And now we'll see each other in a few. My timeline is going to be in my time because I'm going to pause it. Usually, of course, I don't edit my videos. You don't see the click, click, click. I don't edit. They're just raw. Unless I do pause, sometimes just pause and XYZ. The video is raw, real, and edited as not a video. Pride, raw, real, revolutionary dialogue, discourse. Not perfect, far from it. Got issues, got vices, got listed. Some things I am mediocre, some things I am average, some things I am so. I am a great geopolitical analyst and theorist, super great independent fitness captain, independent athlete, independent artist, independent activist, and universal spiritual teaching student, geopolitical analyst and theorist, and the world's greatest living dancing millennial rainbow poet, with some brain and some muscle, with some brain and some muscle, calling all willingly loving to support the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. And I go a little bit on my directive on my implementation of my the trinity of theories, which I'm calling for the implementation ASAP. Citizen integration theory, refusion theory, and democratic fusion theory, the trinity of theories, which I am calling for their implementation. Citizen integration theory, basically with the Dragon army, to create a Dragon army and to apply by the Dragon army in complementary and covenant cooperative way with the dancing goddess. Citizen integration theory, of course, to encourage people to go see and citizens to go see how farming is done, how here in Quebec, one of this, or if not all, or a few of the dams operate, 63 dams. We'll see how airports, how recycling is done, how compost is done, how garbage, where it's processed, all these things that we have around us, how farming, how food production, how milk farming, all levels of economic, financial, commercial system, theater, the arts, and to integrate and cross-integrate and go on the field and have people in those fields explain, talk, do X, Y, Z, and do them. Education, and action, and action, and action. Citizen integration theories. Education in action is education in action, education in action. Debt refusion theory is implemented as taking all private debt, private citizens. If I'm X and if X would represent the private individual's debt, my debt, your debt, his debt, their debt, or hundreds of thousands, millions, if not tens of millions across Western civilization, the collective North American civilization, and NATO member countries and beyond Israel, and will have private debts. So if X represents all the debts, if I'm X1, you're X2, and there's hundreds of thousands, millions, hundreds of millions of X's, taking all the X's together, additioning, put them together, whatever the number is, could be in the trillions, it is in the trillions. So all private debt of private individuals such as myself, mine would be 10,000 on the X1, if I'm X1, be 10,000, and yours 2,000, and his 50,000, 35,000, 1,000, 9,000, 13,000, all the numbers, all the X's. With all the private debt of individuals, X would represent private, X1, X2, X3, X4, so on. Y would represent the public debt of City of Montreal, Canada, Quebec, USA, trillions in debt, Germany, Israel. We do the conversion because if it's Israel, it's Israeli new shekels. If it's Israel, it's Israeli new shekels. If it's Israel, it's Israeli new shekels. Germany now does not use anymore the Deutsche Mark. It uses Germany uses the euro. Canada, Canadian dollar. Converting it into the US dollars, all the public and the private debt. With that number, whatever the number is in US dollars, create a new global central bank to issue this collective of states, a new international currency, the UE, Universal Exchange Unit, aka the UE, 1 UE, 2 UE, pegged to the US dollar. With the Dragon Army, secure food, housing, and transport, secure food, housing, and transport, secure food, housing, and transport. After we have secured food, housing, and transport, 3 essential elements of civilization, public-private partnership, work on the fourth dimension. Fourth dimension, services. Consent and hygiene, mutual understanding and love, all services to be offered. With the principle that harm none, all services to be offered with the principle that harm none. What can a fellow dragon do? First, you got to be able to do the general war integrated body training system. Otherwise, you can be a volunteer, supporter, lover, cheerleader, go, dragon, blah, blah, blah. But you got to be able to do the general war integrated body training system. That is the de facto examination and the standard workout of the Dragon Army. You're going to get drill. International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force. International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force. International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force, aka the Dragon Army. Before Security and Service. Dragon Army. International Citizen Integrated Social Security and Service Force. For example, and you got to be able to do the general integrated total body training system once again. Rules are simple, effective, and efficient. You got 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks. Trinity, hawks, push-ups, squats, push-ups, hawks. 100 for each. 13 max reps per set, 3 minimum, anywhere in between. Do 10 like me, 7, 6, 8, 9. 10 times 10 is an easy count, gets you to 100. Minimum requirement is 31 seconds of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace. So there's no pause, no stop once you start the 93-minute countdown. Once you start the 93-minute countdown, in theory you can do 13 push-ups or 13 squats or 13 hawks. But then you gotta march or walk or run or jog fast pace or walk 31 seconds minimum. There's no pause, no stop. 31 seconds minimum is required of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace in between each set. A maximum reps of 13 repetitions per set is allowed. A minimum of 3. Anywhere in between 7, 6, 5, 8, 9, whatever the number is. Between those. 7, 6, 5, 10, whatever the number is. 4 simple rules, 4 numbers to remember. The fundamentals of the general war integrated body training system, aka the Dragon Army workout, aka the 300 workout. Which is an effective, efficient, simple workout which requires no equipment. It is perfection. It increases general overall fitness. It increases overall fitness. It increases general overall fitness. Simple, effective, and efficient, and is the standard training for the Dragon Army, for maintenance, and the de facto examination. And you got to do 300 until one is officially a dragon, to be a Dragon Zero army member. You got to be able to do it. To be officially a dragon, you got to get to 300. To be officially a dragon, you got to get to 300. I'm getting to 300 soon. At 270. I'm doing special ones with a barrel of water. Special with a barrel of water. Special with a barrel of water. Special ones with a barrel of water, or special ones in the sun, which are basically double or triple, because it's like more than 100 for push-ups, and it's hardcore challenging to work the players in the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey Association, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB, or the Fort Peter Sports League, multi-millionaire athletes. Multi-millionaires athletes, you don't got to worry about cooking. I cook, I clean. You don't got to worry about those things. You covered by the team. Big patriarchal sports leagues, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association. Four patriarchal sports leagues, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, NFL, National Football League, MLB. Multi-million athletes challenging you to do my workouts if you can. If you can't, give a third, preferably you have to. Food security, LGBTQ youth sports, and support the Dragon Army, support the Dragon Army. So those are the rules, simple, effective, and efficient. 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 100 hawks. Maximum 13 repetitions per set, minimum 3, anywhere in between 7, 6, 5, 10, 10, 10, whatever the number is. Between 13 and 3, a minimum of 31 seconds is required of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace in between. Good luck. And that is the examination. If you do it within the rules, you're eligible to be a member of the Dragon Army, which I'm calling for the creation, of course, by the mobilization of 1% of citizens across collective civilization of North America, the North American civilization of collective, the collective North American civilization and beyond. And of course, integrated with all existing public and private security forces and institutions, to be of security and service, to be for security and service, to be for security and service, whatever myself, what I can offer, what I can do is I can cook, I can clean, I can wash, I can kiss. Kiss has got 718 trillions from the goddess. Kiss has got 718 trillions from the goddess. Kiss has got 718 trillions of kisses from the goddess. Kiss has got some brain and some muscles with that. Cooking, cleaning, helping with the children, taking them out for a jog, for walking, for running, for exercising. Helping, washing, carrying the garbages to the third floor because there's no elevator. Cooking, cleaning, reading to children, books, children's books. Taking the children out because they're driving the parents crazy. They need to take the children out a half an hour, an hour. Dragon units, east, west, north, south. 1-800 numbers, apps respond. Children, you take them to do some jogging, to do some push-ups, to do some soccer, play some football, play some basketball. Take them out for an hour, survey them to play safe, secure. They're driving us crazy. We don't want to over-medicate them. We don't want to over-medicate them. We don't want to over-medicate them. They're too young for that. You need to sweat a bit, sweat a bit, sweat a bit. They need some exercise. Dragonometry. Integrated across all platforms, east, west, north, south. For security and services, whatever a dragon can offers. So there's no abuse, no abuse. You can't ask for 3 massages a day. I'm craving a massage. I've been craving the massage since COVID and cannot afford it. Asking Brady to do an event, live streaming, Facebook, Instagram. Tom Brady gonna rate his hand game, his neck game with rapping and rating and rapping. Oh, Brady 7 gets more to 6, 6.6. All gets close to 7, 7. Get those hands in the dragon net. That's what I'm craving now. A massage therapy, cannot afford it. I'm in debt. Volunteers, blah 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 blah. This is the free world. You're good at blah blah blah, but Dragon Army, Dragon Zero calls you on collective North American civilization, Parliament of Canada, House of Commons, Senate, House of Congress in the U.S. is born in USA twice in past lives, can afford it. Murdering, saying, and we'll do it with you, Dragon Zero, gonna do it with you, Dragon Army, gonna do it with you, gonna go offer the farmers a massage, a hug, a kiss, offer the truckers a massage, a kiss, a hug, a washing of the feet, offer the grocery store a massage, a kiss, a hug, truckers, farmers, and the cooks, and the butchers, and the bakers with it. So I'm saying to the Congress of Canada, the Congress of the United States, because Canada has a parliament, 338 members, NDP, Liberal, Conservative, and for your multi-billionaire of Canada, I'm asking for you to finance the nurses a weekend off to a hotel, motel, to have massages, and to have the baiting, and to have the restaurants, a massage therapy service, to offer. And politicians, elected politicians of the collective North American civilization, to go give the farmers a hug, a massage, and a kiss, and a washing of the feet. I'm able to do and will do all that. My willingly living allies and armies. Massage, kiss, cook. Eat, clean, rap, workout, train, exercise, workout, train, exercise, workout, train, exercise. Read, create, workout, train, exercise, do push-ups, hawk squats, clean, paint. Clean. Do. And meditate, philosophize with it. So that's what Dragon Zero is saying on the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, President Biden with the Congress and the Senate, the U.S. House of Representatives, Parliament of Canada, and the senators in Canada. Go give the farmers a massage, a hug, and a kiss, a wash. Offer to massage. Offer, because somebody might not want kisses or hugs, and that's okay. Stay 2 meters away if you're not looking for love. And get vaccinated, get triple vaxxed, and hygiene. Wash your hands in public. 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 And increasing hygiene in public. Please. Increasing hygiene in public. Please wash your hands with soap, disinfect. When we step outside in public, right now I'm in my private domain. I can go back in my underground room office and temple, not be in the back of my underground room office and temple, and turn everything off, close the blinds, get naked and dance naked on Tekashi 6ix9ine music, Madonna music, or Kanye West music. For an hour, 1 million as the price. 1 million for an hour naked dance. I don't have OnlyFans. I don't have OnlyFans. I do not have OnlyFans. But where you get the $1 million to raise funds to pay my debt, $10,000 debt, give back the 2,200 that the government of Quebec is asking me back for, and give back to my sponsor my sister's art, and finance the WorldPeace of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. 1 million 1 hour naked dance. Adrian Dragons. Never seen nothing like that. Never seen it. World's greatest living dancing millennial rainbow poet. With some brain and some muscle, not perfect, far from it. With issues, with vices, with lust. I'm calling on the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, President Biden, bro, my astrological brother, Scorpio, and the Congress of the USA and the Senate, the US, and the House of Representatives, and the Senate in Canada, all elected politicians of Canada, all elected politicians of the USA, to Dragon Army and yours truly Dragon Zero, to let's go offer the farmers a massage, a kiss, a hug, a washing of the feet. Say thank you with some action, with some action, with some action. I'm grateful, thankful that my rent is paid in full. I'm grateful, thankful that my electricity bill is paid in full. I am auctioning this green shirt. I'm auctioning this green shirt. I'm auctioning this green shirt. I wore to work out marching. I'm auctioning these black pants, and I'm auctioning this mug and these Crocs. I've marched a lot in these Crocs, so we're gonna pause it. I'm gonna see you in holy water, as now we've been in sacred fire. From sacred fire we go to holy water, and vice versa. From holy fire we go in sacred water in about a few minutes. See you in a bit. I'll pause it and we'll recap. We resume the special dancing goddess and the Dragon Kingdom Sabbath. We are now in water. We got foam. We're gonna be listening to some I'm grateful, thankful, and thanks for a gift from my anonymous sister. Thanks for gift from my anonymous sister. Thank you for a gift from my anonymous sister. Got this. Lulaf. Now it's holy water. Holy fire and the holy water. Sacred fire, holy water, vice versa. Holy water, sacred fire, vice versa. Water and fire is sacred. Water and fire is sacred. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, construction workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, farmers, truckers, cooks, bakers, butchers, construction workers, farmers, butchers, nurses, daycare workers, farmers, nurses, and construction workers, and infrastructure workers, construction workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, butchers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, butchers and bakers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, bakers and butchers and cooks, and nurses and doctors and daycare workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, farmers and butchers and daycare workers and clerks and the warehouse workers and the bus drivers Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, train conductors, pilots, train conductors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, sanitation workers of the city, those who picked up the garbage, the compost, those who picked up the compost, the garbage, and the recycling. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, the infrastructure workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, sanitation workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, butchers and bakers, grocery store clerks, all cooks. Those in the fast food, now making a sandwich, bagel, and cheese. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Independent artists like your story who are now millionaires, Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you. Now we will listen to Alexander Dugin. Modern Western civilization is the Antichrist. He's saying modern Western civilization is the anti. Modern Western civilization is the anti.
So la destruction.
Our struggle is precisely against this Antichrist. This is the last battle Australian and Alexander Dugin. This is Alexander Dugin. Alexander Dugin, Russian philosopher. Current events. This is a holy war of civilizations and cultures that do not agree with the West.
That's a problem for myself because core of their business.
Yeah. Okay. Antichrist, Antichrist. Shit. Pause it.
Part of the problem with the accountability that most people haven't talked about.
Now we are continuing in my room of Sun Temple. He was slowly drawing my hair, drawing my hair, drawing my hair, and continuing to drink coffee before watching a movie. My sister, a movie with my sister, movies maybe with my sister. Let's listen to some news.
In February 1945, statement restricting the zones of influence.
Finishing my leftovers. Finishing my leftovers. Finishing my leftovers.
Minister Sergey Lavrov visited Vietnam.
If you want, dialogue, asking questions. If you want, feel free. If you want to bark, fine, bark. If you wanna tangle, my suggestion.